Hi, my name is Jo Crane. I'm a consultant community paediatrician in Portsmouth. I've been making a range of videos about emotion coaching and how the brain works neurochemically. And I'd like to make now, my next few videos are going to be about how to manage aggression. I work with a lot of autistic kids and children who are being assessed for autism. And so although these videos are based a little bit for those, the strategies can be used for any child actually. So I want to talk about aggression because it is the most challenging bit. It's really horrible when your kid is aggressive. We talk about biting, hitting, punching, head banging, those are the main ones, kicking, and how to manage that. Now I always talk about the brain using the hand model, and I talk about the downstairs brain. So when your child has lost control so much that they're aggressive, think about, if you can, the hormones that are driving that. So they have flipped their lid. Now, the child that is physically aggressive is a fighter. The ones that run off and hide are flyers. And so if you're getting hit and punched, know that your kid is a fighter, so that when their cortisol is flared, when their noradrenaline comes up, they hit, they punch. So know that that is the kind of person they are. So kind of preempt, know that that might happen. Now, as a parent, what you're wanting to do is to try and get that lid down, as we've talked about before. So actually one of the key things to do is to try and listen out for when that lid is starting to move up and when you can hear the volume going. Now, lots of parents that I work with say that there's no warning, it just comes out of nowhere, and that can be the case. It can be 0 to 60 really, really quickly. There will be something that's always set it off. So one thing is to really, really look out for what those signs are. Now, if your kid has some autistic traits, it's likely they're going to be sensory, and they don't like moving from one thing to another. So if you're sensory, it might be that you are doing something that you really, really like. Your downstairs brain is bathed in dopamine, really, really enjoying it. And then as mum, you want to remove them from that and go on to the next thing. And so consequently, they're having a great time. Then something has gone wrong. They fill with cortisol, they flip their lids and they punch. So a strategy that I recommend a lot is just simple counting, because my dopamine is flowing, like if they're playing on the Xbox, if they're on their tablet, if they're on a swing, whatever. If they're doing something, count to 10 each time and then remove and go on using the rule of 5 positives. So I have, so you need to move on from one thing. So we're going to count to 10. You're so good, well done, while your kid has flipped their lid. Because what you're trying to do is you are trying to model to them, if you respond calmly, you will make that oxytocin be released. Now, I'm on 3.5 minutes, so I'm going to stop there and I'm going to keep going in the next video. Thank you for listening. If you're finding these useful, and most importantly actually, can you write some comments about specific things you might want some videos on? I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.